This is a very brief video note about the P65 Plus on phase 1 Mamiya body. We have in this case a 75 to 150 millimeter lens in front of it. We find the zoom to be very excellent. It shows very low chromatic aberration and also very low distortions. This is probably because it's a 2x zoom and is also built very well. This shows the phase 1 back plus phase 1 camera in the setup where we shot the arcade at the San Juan Bautista mission. Overall, the P65 Plus back is very easy to use. It feels like using a normal other DSLR. Exposure needs to be tweaked. That's why we check the histogram after each shot. Because sometimes you have to underexpose in more high contrast situations or overexpose in other situations. So we trust here the histogram. Also something we have to get used to, because we are used more 35mm full frame or APS-C cameras, is that the depth of field is of course different on these cameras. So in this case, because the arcade we want to have the full depth of field, we stayed at f/22, which we normally wouldn't do. We normally would shoot more like f/16 in situations where we otherwise shoot f/8 to f/11 on a 35 SLR, or on a 4/3 it would be even only f/7.1 or f/6 if the lens allows. Although this histogram seems to be way to the left, you will see that there are some spikes on the right, which are due to the high contrast through the arches. So don't get confused. You need to underexpose in a situation like this where you have a very high contrast scene. Normally we try to avoid high contrast scenes, and we also arrived this morning early with nice overcast. But as things are in California, the sun is coming up pretty fast.